Hello everyone, welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders 4. Firelord Ragnaros has unleashed the wrath of the plane of fire, and all of Azeroth will burn in its wake. If you're enjoying the War of the Elements, feel free to the video. It does help out the channel. So what do I mean? We have unleashed the wrath of the elemental plane. Well, last time we concluded Thagnokar's Heir, the collection of artifacts, which means we have unleashed a whole bunch of neutral armies, where are they? Upon every other ruler, even those with which we are in an alliance. And these armies are a little spicy. A little spicy indeed. Some of them even spawned right next to the capital, so Arthas could be in danger. Now, by doing this, there are 6 armies, and we gain 200 period if they ever raise a city. On top of that, we have given everybody massive grievances against us. Now, we can remove this. I actually think you shouldn't be able to, but we can pay 100, 600 gold and get rid of it. However, because this is the nature of the War of the Elements, I'm going to let this slide. I'm going to keep this here, which means Alakir and Arthas are probably going to break our alliances. They're probably going to turn against me, but that's fine. In fact, since Arthas is in the void, he might even just lose here. It'll be really funny. So we're going to let that go. On top of that, because we are the heir, I can also train Demigiants at our cities. We can make the Brewer Ogre, the Butcher Ogre, the River Troll, and the Swamp, and the Kara. Oh. So there are trolls in the World of Warcraft. They're actually one of my favorite races. But their entire history is them basically taking L's. So there's a lot I could talk about with them. But we will be doing some Trump trolls because they are battle mages. And we, of course, have so much battle mage support, it's not even funny. So we're going to make that. We're going to make a couple. This aristocracy thing is kind of... It's really puzzling me, you know. Seathril is off doing her own thing, so I might want to give her a few units. The Sorcerer Thane has a hell of an army. So let's just make it better. As we continue to expand for more gold. Magnifique. I suppose we can get that into that. Now, last time what we discovered, and it was confirmed in the comments, thank you, Scanix, that I am not able to recruit these Murlocs as heroes. Even though I am their race keeper, they need to be a vassal of mine to appear as a hero, which is mildly infuriating. So the only way that we're getting Sir Finley Murgleton is if, 1, I release Stonebrought Pass as a vassal, and then, they show up. But then I can't recruit their units. Or I can recruit from Crystalios, which is a very different type of Murloc, and just pretend that, this is Sir Finley Murgleton and he's come to lead his corrupted peoples. Which might be what we do. I don't know. I'm a little upset about it. This is why I just replace everybody and commit genocide. You know how it is. Context is important in that statement, YouTube. I am not condoning genocide. I'm playing a video game. Thank you. Do we want to really go into this Warbound thing? Who is this? This is the architect. We're going to figure out where everybody is first. Oh, right, we have a new hero. Which I believe raised our cap as well. And this is... Oh, right, she has a stack of Doom. This is Sete Frostflame. I renamed her last name because it was difficult to say. And she is a Frost Giant that has betrayed. Who is Frost? I suppose the closest would be Neptulon. Betrayed Neptulon and joined our forces as we are the one true heir. Now, as far as aristocracy matters are concerned, unfortunately, all these armies belong to Ragnaros. Do these have upkeep? I guess they do. It's 2 fire giants. Wow. Alright. I don't think the dogs are particularly good, but that's okay. So Miss Frostflame, is going to be the governor of the Black Anvil. This city is going to need a lot of love and a lot of support, so her as the SPI is going to have to do it. House Nightfall? No. House flame. I want it to be like a betrayal or something. Flaming turncoat. Betrayer of flames. There we go. That's a mouthful for a house, but so be it. Is there... I suppose we can... Traitors of Frost? In my mind, all I can think of are, is Illidan. You've doomed us all, betrayer! Alright, we have 2... I need a quarry. So that'll do. Your faith has blinded you. Only we can save ourselves. Alright, so... the Mr. Doomforge is leading the Arcanist. We're making a special weapon for him. And he... was coming over here to liberate from Neptulon, which he took over. We are beginning the assault on Deepholm, and by beginning, I mean we're doing it. It's here. We have something of an army doing it. So, I think we should go... I suppose you can scout. We can see what's going on. This stack is maybe just going after Neptulon. Do we just march to the Abyssal Maw? I think we do. We can even plop down a, oh, you know what we need to do? Somebody has to come back here and deal with this. We can plop down a teleporter. As the road gore gets even more beautiful. This is the architect. So he is the honor-bound people. We really need to fix his army. His army needs some loving. Let's get a geomancer of his culture. Sure. Why not? So, what's going on here? I really don't want these. Can I just delete them? I'm going to. How do I do that again? I'm too much Total War. Where you just left click them and then boot them out. You give them to boot. Yeah. Alright, so she is teleporting. I think she's going to reinforce Raggy Boy. She is the betrayer after all, then has joined us. And I suppose, is there something that I should keep you nearby for? Oh, really? There is a possibility that Alec here gets real crunk. So I guess we can just leave you here in the city. Everyone is building the Eternal Embassy, just giving us an insane, a truly nefarious amount of Imperium. You love to see it. This outpost is going to grab the Searing Dungeon, and it will eventually become a city. I believe... Okay, how is this math going to work? We're going to have the Sorcerer thing go here. This should be an easy auto because we beat down Magni personally last time. With him being dead as well, I don't think they're going to really be able to hold. Well, we have this. Fantastic. Does that... We also have this. Yes. Magnifique. Oh, we can grab... Do I want this now? We'll go Martial Entry. So this is the Apex Imperium trait that reduces the unit upkeep by 10% per rank the unit has. So that dramatically increased my income, and it's only going to get better as things continue to level up. We are going to raise this to the ground. We're going to take a few steps back with Raggy Boy. Then we're going to free this primordial prisoner. This should go to the House of Ragnaros because he is the closest. Indeedly do. We can kick out the Spoder, who was ruining my jam. And, yeah. Cool. I'm not going to wait all 4 turns to burn this down, but it opens the way. We could also go over here and plop down a teleporter for super frontline access. I mean, team, we're about to commit some violence. Things are accelerating at a pace no one could possibly fathom. The Sorcerer Thane has reached a level. What are we going to grab? Silly question. Maximize magic. So they did use maximize. I always call this maximize magic, because technically this is more accurately maximize magic. But that's okay. That's alright. It makes sense. Bonus crit, more accuracy. You love to see it. Meteor projectiles is ready to go. I probably should have used this before the battle, but that's okay. This is going to give our ranged skirmisher, battle mages, and support units +3 fire damage to the target and adjacent enemies. Demolisher. Of course, the effects are increased for single shots, which is going to help out Glossuto, the primordial pyre moth of doom. We saw our new thing. Magni has withdrawn. I did that. We got some Cosmic Conclave research. We are... It might be worth just having these bastards in every game. I know that might seem extreme, but I gotta be honest, it might be... I don't really want one of these, but I also don't not want one of them. You know? Oh, we recruit them. Interesting. So the simulacrum is something that can, you know... Did I ever open this? I didn't. I'll do it next turn. The simulacrum can vibe on its own, but it really wants to be with its own peoples. Whose army needs some lovin'? Probably Sea Thralls. Probably Sea Thralls. And the General. I believe the General's over here in Lava Forge now. Yeah. So he can have a Lithuanian Simulacrum, which costs mana to build. Interesting. And a Swamp Troll. For funnies. The River Troll might actually be super strong. We'll take one. Alright. A bunch of research has been completed. Is that because I got the thing? Anywho. We'll give Sea Thrall a River Troll as well. They are skirmishers, so we have a whole bunch of things that just accidentally, inadvertently buff them. Any spells we need to cast? Don't believe so. Nope. Alright. So, I'm going to cut out the end turns for your viewing pleasure. But for this first one, let's see if we can track the heirs. So I'll cut out until we get to the independents. I'm not sure which order they're going to move in, but I'm keeping an eye on this one. This is the assault against Magni. Unfortunately, they went south, away from Ironforge, but... Are you not even going to start the siege? Were you literally one tile of movement short? Ah, well, it's fine. I got a load of bonuses because of the Astral, or the Cosmic Conclave, which has been nifty. Pretty neat. Alright. It does not matter where I put this, so we're going to put it down here. Plop this down. And then get the general on his way back. I think it's the clay soldiers that are preventing us from moving here. This is Frank Lorne, who's heading this way. He's going to pave the way for blood. Am I going for Ironforge, or am I going for... I mean, we could just pop up here. Ooh, my allies are going... I mean, if you're going to go for the Abyssal Maw, maybe we need a distraction. Who are you the vassal of? Neptulon. I'm a little worried that if I leave right now, someone's going to come step on this and ruin all my fun. That's happened more than once this playthrough. So what we'll do is we'll bring Ragnaros there, and we'll have his secondary army come with him. We'll leave the Sorcerer Thane here for now to just vibe. And we have the Traitor the Betrayer coming as well. She can bonk that thing. The General's units have arrived. This is all of them. Is now. The General is up north, though. Right? The General's attacking Deepholm, I believe. Yeah, he's T-posing on his on his Wyvern. So there's no easy way for them to get here. So I suppose they can just follow the Betrayer? Why not? Their movement sucks, but they'll try. We have been besieged again. Thankfully, you are nearby. So we'll have Mr. Doomforge come liberate the Black Anvil. Which is now just stuck. You're chilling. This is the Sorcerer Thane's Swamp Troll. Give him a River Troll as well. In World of Warcraft, the Warcraft universe, the trolls worship the Loa. Who I suppose you can think of... I don't really want more here. The Loa are kind of like natural gods. So I guess they draw their power from the Emerald Dream. Seathrol is over here. That's so far. That's 4 turns. Maybe we get them to, like, come from here. Maybe? This lava is going to be... Oh, there's a road I made here. Nice. Sure, we'll go this way. Cosito's going to be popping out over here eventually. We have a Toad for the Architect, who is over this way. The Architect probably wants something else as well. Like maybe a Kura for the memes. That's a unit I haven't really gotten to use, so I'm pretty excited about this. I mean, eventually, maybe I can annex this and then move it on. Or I can keep getting water provinces to keep building port stuff. See? Ports. Vessels of Chaos has been researched. Let's get Havoc Magic. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's lock Havoc Magic. Get this for free. And then... Ooh, I want this too. That's a spell, right? Yeah, okay. Everyone's producing stuff. Fantastic. You're building stuff. You're doing stuff. Great, great, great. The Mana Forge doesn't have any mana nodes. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that peculiar? A little quirky. We need quarries, I think. I believe we have plenty of farms. We can even just boost it out there. The Forester. I wouldn't mind a shrine. I wouldn't mind a Tower of True Sight. Give me... I mean, I have plenty of vision, but... could always use more. The Black Anvil can annex, but it also can't. So. Shadowforge can go farther. Is there anything for you to build? Aha! Lethal Skulker is in for the Doom Forge. Mr. Gar is over here. Here is your Lethal Skulker. This is the dual-wield weapon. Should be funsies. And we need to make a ring for the Betrayer. That will complete her ambition. And life will be as well. Probably. Hopefully. We'll make it on fire, too, just to really rub it in. Wow, I do not have good ring affixes. So we go Windshield. Wish I had Wind Barrier, but it is what it is. Fire, or Stage Resist. And Flanker. There we go. Shielding Bolt Bane of Flanking. Fiery Ring of the Betrayer. Arthas' returns. What are you going to do about this, Arthas? These are some spooky armies. They're not going to be easy to overcome. Neptulon has also returned to the Abyssal Maw. What are you going to do about this, huh? Whetstone has sent a war party. Okay, so I'm glad I stayed here. The Black Anvil is under siege, but don't worry, it will be liberated. My domain has been invaded. Story of my life. Let's get the Vessels of Chaos going. And we have loads of research being completed to give me free stuff. Speaking of free stuff, well, I'm not going to crack the vault. I need to keep my mana, just in case. Next turn, we can take Deepholm. And we will vassalize this time. Looks like you've been recruiting some earthen units. Alright. Let's see how this all pans out. Well, well, well. Neptulon has come forth to protect. Wow, he also has Elithroid and Simulacrum. Deepholm. I suspect I'm not going to be able to auto this, but we'll see. I have also, unfortunately, lost some of the armies. It seems that no matter how powerful they may be... I lost an archer. Am I okay with that? I'm perfectly okay with that. It is not enough. I don't know how Neptulon managed to muster this many forces. The fuck is that? Wow. Round 2? I might have to fight this one. Just spawned this army out of nowhere. Lost the Hedgehog. I'm kind of okay with that. Remember, we have other units that are coming for Seathrow to supplement her stuff. Also, it looks like Arthas was really able to muster a defense up here. As amusing as it would have been, and it would have been amusing to watch him die to this, he was able to muster... Look at these stacks. These are... It's not going to happen. Even if he just has to throw his bodies at them with reckless abandon, he will defeat them. So down to 3 armies. One has been destroyed. Most of them have been destroyed, I think. Cthulhu was able to repel it immediately. I don't know who else is liberated. So it looks like Neptulon was able to destroy them. Cthulhu was able to destroy them. There's one up here. So this one's still ongoing against Blintz. Magni was able to destroy them. Okay. Well, they are terrifying stacks, but they're not going to do much, unfortunately. I like yours over here. A right shame. A right proper shame. Nice. And get some XP. You hate to see it. Huh? Okay. We're heading over here to reinforce. You are heading over here to reinforce. As are you. This is Seathrow. You are going to go save this city. Liberated once again. This is going to be a growing trend, I think. Hey, look, you belong to this. Fantastic. The Black Anvil being besieged, I mean. I think that's going to be a growing trend. You have a farm, a forester, and a quarry. More farms are always good. You are also going this way. You two want to be with the Sorcerer Thane, who is a little busy. Guess just doing defensive stuff here. Sure. But he's like, he's over here. Sure would be swell to find a way to get over here quickly, wouldn't it? If only I could put a teleporter down. Oh, you need walls. See, the idea of putting a teleporter down here is now very tempting. In fact, is this a landmark? Hey, you. No. That is annoying, though. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start this siege. Araga's gonna build that outpost so we can reinforce the worlds, really. Okay. Actually, hold on. Can I... My mana's so low now. I want this. Before we get started. So you're going to hang out here while we are building stuff and things. You lot. Over here. This is a little spooky, team. I think we want to stand together. If we can. I think going against Kingsload might not be the worst idea I've ever had. Are you the guy who wants to raid? No. The general wants to raid, and you're not the general. You want a gold level infestation. That's up here, right? Silver. We might need to change his ambition. Frank Lorne is also over here. We'll get going. Go back to auto-exploring. Havoc magic is in. We're currently casting the Vessels of Chaos, so it'll have to wait. Give me some vision. Give me a work gap. 2 turns and we'll be able to complete our Imperial Essence again. Thanks to all the Tier 4 and 5 we're producing, our Imperium income is dropping at record speed. Goodbye, Ritual Fire. Lava Forge can annex. And annex it shall. We're gonna go here just so I have something. I can make this a teleporter later and just destroy Alec here. Mana Forge can annex. I would love to have production. I would. I have unlocked the Beacons of Unity. Magni has returned. We captured a few people. That is weird. I don't remember that happening. Ready to go. Into Deepholm. This should be easy auto. We're losing some like minor stuff, but we're replacing them with bigger and better things. So I don't care. The Liege Guard. I think that was Angerforge Liege Guard, but that's still a heavy loss. But whatever. It's fine. 4 turns to vassalize. I don't know if I'm going to sit here for all 4 turns. That might have been the generals. If it was the general, that was a major fuck up. But see, they're leveled up, so maybe it's okay. Maybe go down this little summoning tree for Seathril now. Alright. Well, things are escalating rapidly. How's our free city situation? We'll take this. I want this trade. And we have the Eternal Pact with Shelbund. But one day, we'll have to slay the element of spirit to claim war in the war, to claim victory in the war of the elements. Arthas is about to crump the army. Farewell, my children. Arthas lost. How bad? Heavy casualties, so I don't think they'll be able to siege this, but Arthas is in the void again for a hot minute. This is probably going to be when they wipe, yeah. Oh, alright. Some good damage, but again, not enough. Aw, Neptulon caught my scout with a Nemu. I forgot these things existed. You only ever see them in the water. Interesting. But, only 2 clans remain. I know where they both are. There's one down here against Alakir, taking his lesser city of Star Trail. And there is one against Blint, taking his lesser city of Weird Gate. So I suspect both of these will be successful. Where's your other stack? Cthulhu is bound to Golden Wonder. Oh, this is the new Wizard Tower. Alright. You're heading over to join the Architect, who's going to continue moving. He's over here. Are we... What? I could go bonk this. Ooh, this is a big ol' army. I like Construct Devastator Sphere. Has 3 attack. You know what I need? I need everyone to have a Siege Masters. Also, going in alone was really dumb. Yeah. Who wants to siege stuff? Or, excuse me, pillage things. Someone wants to. I'm gonna have to do your ambition over again, buddy. I'm sorry. Seathrone leads 2. It's Anger Forge, okay. Alright. You are going this way as well. Lots of people going this way. Although you're trying to get down here, I think. You are moving to join. We're going to plop a teleporter here. If I need this, I can put it over here, I guess. Yeah. Oops. We're heading this way. Everyone's heading this way. This is a scout. You can go back to scouting. You are waiting for the teleporter. You 3 are also waiting. You'll have reinforcements in a moment, I promise you. It's time for a new tome. What tome do we want? We could get Fire Templars. We could do that. It wouldn't be really out of place. Ah. But why do that when I can get Misfortune?
Be the fog that seeps into the mind, bringing confusion, making fingers numbed by uncertainty lose their grip. Be the malaise that creeps into thoughts, sowing the seeds of madness, of insanity in those who oppose you. Be the victor, standing over the gibbering mess that was once your enemy.
So, the Mark of Misfortune is going to be another enchantment for our battle mages. That's what we're here for. I hope no one is that surprised. More tunnel embassies coming in. You love to see it. The obsidian weapon smith is coming in. I already have a guild. I have to destroy that. Whatever it is. The Workers Guild. Dismantle that. And then we'll get the Lava Guild. Even though it's not going to be great. We're only going to have 4 lava provinces, but it's fine. You have a lot of gold. We have a few things we could pick up here. Also just get more gold. Big fan. Mana Forge. How about we get some mana in Mana Forge? Seems good to me. I really wanted to boost that, but I'm not going to. Black Anvil can annex, and it's going to get a quarry. It has completed its annexation of the little area here, so we're going to be moving up, which should give us plenty of vision and make sure we're not being attacked. The Molten Core. I believe we've taken all the nodes. Oh, there's one more. Vessels of Chaos is ready. This will give us 10% damage for each of the target's negative serious effect, stacking up to 3 times. Remember, we apply Burning and Misfortune and Gilded and all sorts of crap. We're now purple. That's a choice. This war of ours is tiresome, Ragnaros. Is it? Is it? You know what? I just had an idea. Should we go for an Age of Chaos victory? I don't remember the last time I did a magical victory. We've done a lot of violence lately. And violence is accurate for Ragnaros. This whole war thing. It ends only one way. But burning the world would count. We need 4 golden wonders. I have 2, right? I have the tree. I'll look during this end turn, which is unfortunately not going to be very exciting, because I'm pretty sure our poor clans are about to be wiped off the face of the earth. I do need to start casting Havoc Magic, though. As if my mana upkeep wasn't heavy enough. I actually have 4. I have 4. We could do a Victory of Chaos. The Eternal Sages contact you from within their crystalline library in Sjalbund. Greetings, Firelord Ragnaros. Ton Nuriad hums. It has been some time since we last communed. Okay, you've already reached the highest diplomatic state. Give me a challenging quest. Ooh. So this should be a golden wonder. So technically, if I can get Mr. Doomforge back, he can go deal with this, and he can finish his thingy. Havoc Magic is ready. This will make it so that our battle mages and our supports will have a base 60% chance of inflicting a random negative status effect, and our single-shot characters, including Glossuto, the monster, have a higher chance. I think it's like 90%. So, I should have... I don't, of course. Did I never build it? I did not. So, we're going to use the teleportation circle. In fact, I'm going to boost it, because I'm bad. How did this become infinite? I just want you to do that. We'll use this to get Doomforge back to deal with that. It's not the most important thing in the world, but it will complete his ambition, and that'll help out. You're going this way. You're going this way. You're going this way. You have been surrounded. Together. And it feels so good. I want to make sure this army is as strong as it can be. Okay. These are the general's units. How... Wait, what? Why did it say I could go this far? I need to get them to the general. Who's right over here? You're waiting for this. Which will be soon, next turn. So keep waiting. You're a poor archer. With no life left to live. Alright. Everyone's waiting. The Under Mountain wants gold. Just more gold. All of the gold. The Black Anvil is tier 2. Isn't that fantastic? Go straight to tier 3 too. And we'll build a production building. Next turn we complete what's her faces, the betrayers. Should we plop this down? Probably. That will give us the Imperial Essence again. You're doing fine. Blah, 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 blah. Nice. Maniforge. I'm going to want this. Eventually, Arthas. And by eventually, I mean... pretty quick. I'm going to want this too. So I can transfer this next turn. Wait, do I have the growth for this? Guess we're going to find out. Sure, why not? Let's figure it out, team. Okay, we expanded up here. Apparently I can continue to expand up here. Stone rots. Keep going. Shadowforge. Look at our beautiful expansionism team. The Beast Ranker leaves in 5 turns. I should probably go kill that, actually. Ah! This may be autoable. It may not be. We'll see. Eh. We'll clean it up. Or, well, I'll try to clean it up. I think this is the first battle of the day. So if we're going to do an Age of Chaos, we're going to have to come up with a few rules. For example, Neptulon must die. We're going to kill Neptulon. Even if we're going for this this type of victory, Neptulon cannot be permitted to survive. He is our archenemy, our greatest foe. We shall destroy him. Secondly, I believe Allied victory is turned on. So, I'm going to have to break all my alliances. We've done something like that before. This actually isn't that bad of a throw. Alright. In the goat playthrough, we... Oh, I'm pacified? You bitch. Wow, that really hurt. In the GOAT playthrough, we canceled our alliances like right before the end to prevent Blint from winning. It's really funny. Alright. Well, let's get started. Demonic Onslaught. Some Giga Terrabolts. I like it. Damage. Nothing I can really do about that, I'm afraid. One, two. Boop. One hero down. Killing momentum. Nice. That's a lot of damage. I like it. I like this too. Get in here and tie up the cycle, the Druid of the Cycle. I'm so terrified of the Druids of the Cycle. I would say it's illogical, but they are just bloody terrifying. In fact, do I just take the shot to kill him? I do. Which gives me killing momentum. So we shoot that. Very nice. You're pacified. Are you like wind barriered or something? What's going on here? You're wind shielded. Okay. Next worst thing. Are you immobilized? Ah. So much pacification. Why are you like this? Alright. Move here. We'll rip out its soul. Heal the team. Get killing momentum. Or not. That's weird. I should have been killing momentum, but... Shoot you. Get killing momentum. Shoot you. Kill that. Very nice. Very nice. Kind of sucks us to go this way, but... C'est la vie. Waddle. That is a... Let's see. Yeah, we'll move here. This guy's a battle mage, so even if he gets tied up, it's not like the end of the world. You know? Oh, hey. I have onagers. Devastator Spheres are funnier, but onagers will do. Alright. Tome of the Chaos Lord is kinda crunk. Who would have guessed? I really hope you don't get pacified. Oh, I guess I have the anti-magic tincture, so maybe it's whatever. The cycle's end was resisted. Well done. Or I should charge you first. That. Bloody pacified. How do I make you suffer? Like so. Sulfurous smash. The enemy flees. Let them run. Clean. Arachna's Orb of Boots. Nah. Delete it. And raise this to the ground. I was hoping that I could attack this, and it would be enough of a distraction that the clan army could take the Abyssal Maw, but alas, things don't work out that way. Rid of them. Let them perish. So we can use the rally. We have 8 turns to the next one. We can use the rally to, like... Look at all these giants we can get. Supplement... some of our newer people who need aristocratic units. But I don't have enough gold at the moment. Have I popped this? I have. I'd be right at the Dreadnought time, honestly. We'll think about it. 9 turns until Reign of Destruction, which will make all this raising so much easier. Unfortunately, only one army has succeeded. One of our little clan armies has done well. I think the other one... I mean, it says there's 2 left, but I'm pretty sure this one is gone. I've lost vision of it anyway. For what it's worth. Alright, the teleportation is ready for Mr. Doomforge. But... where'd the army go? I want him here to help me out with this before we recall him. Which makes sense, right? You're coming down here. This should be one more turn and then this will be ready. Yeah, so we can start heading out. As for where we're heading, I'm not sure yet. I mean, I guess we can just go take care of this. The general can start pillaging to his heart's content. It's faster. Really? It's faster to go up here, huh? Okay, I mean, we'll reunite, I suppose. Sure. This is ready for the Sorcerer Thane's forces. Kind of want to deal with this. They have an Arcanium more. That's cute. Should we? They also have a Golden Wonder. I think we should come take care of this. What I can do is I can capture this. I mean, in a perfect world, right, we raised the city and then plop down an outpost, but then I have to clear it. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass. So much to do and so little time to do it. You know? We got a lot going on at the moment. If only there was a way to, like, speed up the Imperium process. Incite Rebellion is pretty good. Prestige Project as well. Was that a 0 turn bind Golden Wonder thing? It might have been. Knowledge. Alright, so here is the Volcanologist Guild, which is a real word. For every lava province, you gain +5 production and +3 knowledge. Again, not great since we only have 4 lava provinces, but which is the cards we were dealt. I want to use the new thing. Black Anvil can expand. See, eventually... could have just had this. What do I want the Black Anvil to do? I don't know. Alright, this is ready, but we're going to wait one more turn. Destined Conquerors. We gain grievances against all other empires that cannot be lost or traded, and we gain 50 gold and 50 mana per active war that you are involved in. Right now, we're active in 2. There's 100 gold and 100 mana income. But eventually, inevitably, everyone will be at war with us. Firing of the Betrayers in for Miss Flamefrost. Yeah. Frostflame. There is that what the spell was called? Or was it Frostfire? It was Frostfire, wasn't it? Frostfire Bolt. That should complete her major ambition, giving 200 renown, 600 binding essence, which we have plenty of now, and equipment mastery, giving her additional HP per tier of equipped item. So we kind of want to make her a Giga weapon now, if we can. Let's do it. Did they... Trying to think. They never, like, remade Sulfurous, right? Rune of Power Fire. Oh, I wanted to have Rune of Frost as well. Hold on. How close are you to leveling? Not even close. Yeah, I want this too. I want to see if we can stack them. And that would fit for her name, Frostfire, as well. Okay. I suppose while she's leveling, which will take time, we can make a staff for Seathril, who's still using that one weapon. Fire will do. Support skills regeneration. That's not bad. Inflict stun only costs 1 point, really? Interesting. Well, let's put it on then. Stun, range. Actually, maybe we shouldn't put stun on it. Flamebringer of the Steppes. Of the mountain. That'll do. Arthur says returns. I can't believe he's only level 5. Miss Frostfire has completed her ambition, which is great for the Black Anvil. Couture has crossed me. That's fine. Couture has crossed us all. Your actions are interfering with my plans, Firelord Ragnaros. Tread carefully before I decide to end your rulership. Yeah, it's kind of inevitable. Pop that down, I guess. Alright. Anything else we want to do? Ah, of course, the Mark of Misfortune. This will make it so all of our ranged units have a chance to apply Misfortune. Which is funny. It's actually quite effective. I don't remember which build we did it in, but it was effective when we used it. Well. Okay. Neptulon's vassal's more interested in the city than Neptulon himself. Way up. Not bad. Not too shabby. And Mr. Franklin got some renown out of it. Spark Caller of Undead Slaying. Could be helpful, I suppose. Do any of you have Siege Master? I don't think so. Alright. Maybe that's something we should build. Okay, I believe that you can now head out, Mr. Doomforge. I don't think there's a Spelljammer here. Although... Oh, that's the Architect, okay. Wait, this isn't going to break his army, is it? No. Good. I lost him. Where'd you go? Oh, the sorcerer thing's going here. I'm just going to believe... Oh, dear. He may not have enough. He has support coming, but it may not be fast enough. Oh dear. This is for the general. Okay, this is Seathrol. And her stack. The general is going to make some road gore. Can the general make it to the city? He can. He's going to start the siege, but he wants to be, you know, pillaging. For his ambition. You want to be with the architects. Go here. You also want to be the architects. In time. In time, you will come to know the full extent of my failure. And we can send some units over to Manaforge, so what do you need? Better question, what don't you need? You have a Storm Giant. Cute. They have a Fire Giant. Now you have a Rock Giant. And they have a Liege Guard. I suppose we could get the Batterman too. This will go to Manaforge. Cool. You're still breaking this. I suppose you're coming to be emotional support. And Mr. Doomforge is heading home. He's going to go deal with that. Can he? I suppose we're going to find out. Hanging out here, you're hanging out here. Is that Rebellion? It'll be very helpful in our shenanigans. We could get Summon Baylor. What if we just grab this to make it go through? We'll bind Golden Wonder. And that opens up another tome. I don't think we want Demon Gate. No. Don't care for Evolution. I don't really want Cleansing Flame, even though Pyro Templars are pretty funny. But this will make it so that all Burning Ground becomes Cleansing Flame, and we're not really about this life, you know? We could do some Calamitous stuff, but the moment Ghostfire comes into play, it like overrides Burning. And again, that's not what we're about, Tim. So I think we're done with the Chaos Tomes. I think we are. I still feel sad about the Tuning Kit nerf. Every time I see it, I'm like, Isn't there a Doom Herald thing? Should we start shattering the morale of people? There aren't many Battle Mage stuff here, is there? It's here, isn't it? True Death Magic, yeah. I wish I could just search Battle Mage. See if we could find enchantments. There's Disrupting Blades. We could go Tome of the Shades. I thought about this one. I don't know how helpful this would be at the moment, though. Because the Shades are basically the Dark Iron Skulkers, so... Yeah, I guess we can go Doom Herald. Always a fun addition.
The darkness that creeps from shadow to shadow not only brings disquiet, but also carries the promise of your arrival. Dim the light of your enemy's spirits, shroud them in despair, so that their weapons clatter onto the ground and spells do not issue from their lips.
So we rolled the reduction on Cruel Weaponry. This is the combo here. You go Joy Siphoner into Cruel Weaponry. So we'll grab Cruel Weaponry, and then we'll get Joy Siphoner, and then we'll get Age of Chaos, and then we'll think about our win con. The city is expanding very well. I like it. I dig it. In fact, I need to scout. He's going to go here and delete that. The Black Anvil. Just keep on growing, bud. Outpost has walls. Fantastic. Deepholm Lost is not the word I would use, game. That made it sound like somebody stepped on it again, when in reality, it's fine. Blint has withdrawn. Ooh, Blint broke once again upon the undead tide. Captured a few people, which is weird. Arthas has crossed you. Okay, whatever. A city has been released as a vassal. Indeed. Blackrock Undermountain. It's going to be a great spot for a great foundry. Great spot for a great foundry. When do we want to start binding? This could be a fifth one as a distraction. I'm a little worried about this. The Sorcerer Thane may have bitten off more than he could chew. But help is on its way. Yeah, I thought this might happen. Wow. Okay, I have to see what happens. I have to see what the Sorcerer Thane did to make this so clean. I allowed spellcasting. He probably called forth Rag, right? If I had to guess, we'll go full speed for this this playback. He came out as like full HP though. Like what? What forbidden magic did the AI do? There's the Insight Rebellion. We triggered on 3 units. Some very good units as well. Okay. Broke the tower. That was a good shout. I told you, the AI loves going for the towers. Insight Rebellion is just cleaning this up, I think. I think this is all because of Insight Rebellion. Huh. Maybe I should have gotten that sooner. There's the haste giving momentum. Beautiful damage from the Primordial Pyromoth. Double kill, in fact. He overcharged late. Bit of a misplay, but whatever. Momentum wasted. Gar has moved up. He wasn't able to attack, unfortunately. The Devastator Orb also went off on the left. Lots of misses. I wonder why. Okay. A stun on the... It was Insight Rebellion. That's what did this. Incredible. That's wild to think about it. Okay. Gar got the kill. Sprint into charge. Almost killed. That guy triggered the killing mission, which is so funny. I mean, he is my ally, so it makes sense. I don't know if I would have turned Gar around like that, but okay. A freeze on the mind-controlled unit again. Yeah. Alakir altering that cosmic happening also was so clutch for this playthrough. I could not have scripted that better. Like, sometimes things happen and it's like, oh, I planned for this, or, you know, I was prepared for this possibility. But that is something I could not have possibly planned for. And it worked out phenomenally. Just like this battle. This battle was flawless. Magnificent. Incredible. Alright. Wow. Good job. The Cosmic Conclave has ended. The Crystal Dwelling has successfully communed with their kin across the cosmos. The clarity with which you beheld the world and its secrets beyond is dulling. It is as if your mind is suddenly wrapped in cotton, but while the acuity has waned, the fruits of this age of knowledge remain. Already have the eternal sages serenely withdrawn back into their crystal strongholds to resume their eternal studies. Following the cosmic culmination of your partnership with Shalbund, you celebrate your achievements in your research, which contributed to your personal ambitions. This happening ends without further consequences. I now know how much there remains to learn. You are approached by your hero. I'm literally just about to complete this. Literally just now about to do it. Hello. So, I have two options here. Actually, I have a few options. Let's go with this one then. So what we're going to do is we're going to absorb the city. I'm going to destroy one of its provinces to forcibly expand onto the Artificer's altar, grab it, give it to the city, and then release the city. And it should be pretty happy with me once it's all said and done. I'd love for you to get involved in this. Free XP. You know how it is. So you'll wait a turn. You are breaking this. How close are we? 6 turns. Taking it sweet ass time. You are the generals unit, so you're going this way. The general is leading the siege, which is unideal. Pyro's gone. Guess we're just gonna pull everyone out here. Put all of you in. What do you need, General? Nothing. You here. You can go home. ET, go home. Yeah. No. I want... Is this not the node? That's the node. Son of a bitch. Okay. This is fine. All's well that ends well. The Sorcerer Thane's getting more units. Well and good. Gar is heading this way. We're gonna fight another primordial monster. Which is amusing. You can't climb over the mountain. This is going down. I'm pretty sure the teleporter cannot be used, but I'm going to sit on it anyway, just in case. Is this an umbral infestation? Over here? Well, I mean, if you want something done right, team, do it yourself. Let's go. Give me your mana. He was only permitted to leave because he was a fire elemental. He can return to the plane, which has been, of course, unleashed upon this realm, so. You're going to stand right here. You should be in range in case something goes awry. Good, 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 good. I would like to get on this teleporter if I could. Build some roads over here. You are destroying this. I'm going to keep you here. You're hanging out here just to make sure nothing can walk over that. You're building great. You're doing fantastic. Doing marvelous. You have your walls. Blint has returned to Uldaman, which is alarmingly close to me. We'll take care of it. More remains. More capture. I was insulted by Khatoon. Who, honestly, I don't know why he hasn't declared on me yet. But, so be it. So, clan raid successful. They've raised their city, and they have devoted 200 Imperium to me. Nice. They are successful. 200 Imperium. Nice. Seeing the city they assaulted destroyed by the faction, one of the giant clans have aborted their raid. So it looks like all of the assaults have ended. That was actually kind of anticlimactic. Well. Why are you so red? This is literally the same unit. Is this disrupting blades? Whatever. Anywho, a little anticlimactic, but hey. They did something. Thanks to the 400 Imperium. A little bit of renown for our boy Angerforge. Unfortunately, he has to do this a lot. Wow. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of sucks. Do I vassalize or destroy this city? Got an awful lot of water provinces. I think you keep going, and then you destroy this. Make sure that teleporter can't do any good. It's 4 turns to vassalize and 4 turns to raise. I'm down to raise it. I think that means I can keep pillaging, right? Oh, no. No. Alright. I mean, the Sorcerer Thane's army is cracked. So let's see if we can give the Betrayer a little bit of experience, shall we? Pull out the Butcher Ogre. And bring forth the Thane. Upon entering the Artificer's altar, Dagran Thorson is greeted by a flustered transmuter. Did your research lead you here too? She asks. She knows Dagran's puzzled look all too well. I am an alchemist, she explains, seeking to create the Prima Materia. I'm about to prove my hypothesis. The transmuter turns several golden dials, prompting the Artificer's altar to hum and vibrate. I am sorry, the transmuter suddenly says. To make the Prima Materia, the order in Materium must be countered with chaos. The influx of chaos animates the golems that line the walls of the Artificer's altar with fiery intent. It is the only way, confesses the transmuter. Wow, this is a 12 check. Enchant your lower rank warriors with lesser rebirth. Huh. The penalty for this is really heavy, though. Blocking draft in the Molten Core, that's fine. It's whatever. Flawless. The transmuter has been slain. Your army has survived the torrent of materium and chaos. Despite the treacherous hostility of the transmuter, she spoke no lie. The Artificer's altar is a trove of alchemical discoveries. And now, at its center, suspended in midair, a transmorphic substance shifts and twists non-stop. The Prima Materia. It will allow you to forge powerful artifacts and weapons. The Prima Materia is yours, although its full potential is unknown to you. What other boon of creation shall Dagran claim in your name? Well, I do... Production of whetstone. I do like knowledge. Bonk. Nice. Gain the additional benefits from a landmark. What? Mika? What just happened? What do you mean gain the additional benefits of a landmark? Oh, there's a landmark here. Ether Glow Mountain. Provinces adjacent to this landmark gain +3 knowledge and +3 mana. Allows the construction of a conduit. The elemental attunement combat enchantment. A city with 3 provinces adjacent to this landmark unlocks the recruitment of Lithuanian units and 10 combat casting points. Very interesting. That makes me not really want to give this city up. That makes us a pretty valuable city. Team. It's 1,400 for the next one. I could get this. I mean, I wanted this to be a city, you know, the rule of cool and all. But maybe we don't care? There's a big ol' army down here. Because that'll be my first landmark. Ever. I'm going to delete you. I know you're legendary and all that, but go away. We take 2 steps. So this is a large monster den. Golden Infestation. But it has within it a primordial monster. I would like to see if Call of Chaos gives us that primordial monster. I highly, highly doubt it will. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to give it a shot. Alright, get your armies back together. Let's just see Thrall's Knight. Whoops. What even is this? It's a Molkin city. I took over a Furbolg city. You have 1 farm. What is your problem? I think the problem was that this wasn't undergone adaptation. Alright, good enough. I think we'll stick together. Ah! This belongs to Mr. Doomforge, I believe. Right? Yes, I recalled correctly. It's gonna be so nice not having to think about this in the next playthrough. This would be great, actually. Are you really gonna sit here for 4 turns? Scorpion is in. We rolled it on that, huh? 5 turns. Oh yeah, we lost our plus 100% multiplier. That's fine, probably. Dagran. Thorison. The Sorcerer Thane. We get logistics, sure. He has some expensive shit in his army. Namely, these two. There's a food shortage. Yeah, I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying. The Beast Wrangler leaves in 1 turn. I don't care. I don't care about any of this. I think if we were trying to like min-max effectiveness, the Swiftfoot Raptor contract is exceptional. An exceptional choice. But it just doesn't fit with our theme. You know, it's going to look weird. Your strategies are beginning to anger me, Firelord or Ragnaros. They're starting to get upset, team. Whatever shall we do? Money. Money, 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 money. Oh, you know, the Doom Death Trench actually is super funny. Because it gives us bonus stuff as we're evil. I become the racekeeper of the thing. We discover the Aetherglow Mountains. That's pretty cute. Do I want to release the city? I don't not want to release the city. How happy are you? I'll think about it. Crow Weaponry is in, giving us all those bonuses. And I suppose now we can crack this. Wow, that didn't even bring it out of turn. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. My knowledge is affected by this economic penalty too, right? I think it is. Will it show me under city income? They'll stay open. There's a bloody umbral infestation here. The Beast Wrangler that resided in your domain has led his full menagerie before you to announce his departure. Despite the oral explosion of growls, neighs, and bellows, the voice of the Wrangler Ogre still sounds most clear. I go now, but I wanted to thank you for allowing my presence. The Wrangler Ogre gestures to his creatures. We not always welcome everywhere. He clicks his tongue, and the beasts walk away in a line, like a procession. 2 Thunderbirds pull the cart of the Wrangler Ogre. I follow where my animals lead me, not other way around. Perhaps they lead me back here someday. Couldn't care less. Well, I guess I'm gonna go deal with this infestation before I decide whether to keep the city or not. It's a pretty good city. But I think... I don't know. I don't know, Godfather. It is a nice city. Alright, Neptulon. You better be ready, buddy. My Sorcerer Thane's coming too. You are moving somewhere. We are destroying this. I wanted to make sure Neptulon wasn't here. I mean, they can try and stop me. Dare you. This is actually a pretty good stack. Got the transmitter. Cut something else too. I want the Bannerman. The Fire Giant is basically a Litharine simulacrum. They're essentially the same thing. Functionally the same thing. I guess we drop the Scald. one of these pyros. Okay. You also can go back home. ET go home. Okay. We have... Is there something I want to drop in this army? I could try summon elemental, I suppose. We should get an earth elemental? Let's find out what we get. Got a fire elemental. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. Enescapable. That's not that surprising, honestly. I really don't mind losing all the Butcher Ogres, but this is the quests. We get to face off against the Primordial Basilisk. This means we have seen all 3 of the primordial creatures. Here's this one. His little hands. So this guy was inspired by Greed, and he is a battle mage, so that would have been really funny for us to get. But he deals damage to target and up to 2 others in a 3 hex radius. Okay. He has the Fire Bomb, which is a 1 hex radius bomb, and the Champion Doom Gaze. Enemy units in a 2 hex radius sustain a shitload of damage. Wow, you are terrifying. He also has the Serpentine Curse. Target enemy non-hero unit has a base 120% chance of transforming into a Plague Serpent under the caster's control. What the fuck? Oh, you're my ranger. But suddenly, the Primordial Pyromoth doesn't seem so strong. Okay. Now, normally, under normal circumstances, this would be a great opportunity to cast Demonic Onslaught. But, before the leash, go for the kill. And, yep. Nice. We got rid of it. It's dead. D-E-D. Man, we're all immobilized? I hate to say it. Alright, whatever. So, we also have go for the kill. Things like throw blade and da-da-da-da. Bravo-mo. Do-do-do-do. Bravo-mo. Boop-boop-boop-boop. Bravo-mo. Boop-boop-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I don't know why that just came back to me like a flash of lightning. Yeet. The yeet spell doesn't seem that good. Gotta be honest. I'm a little disappointed by the yeet. Alright. I think all's well. I'm pretty okay with sacrificing the doggo and the butcher ogres. Fumbled? Was there misfortune here? So he fumbled and took the misfortune damage and died. Sucks a suck, scrub. Now we demonic onslaught. And what? I suppose we can teleport and do this. Which then kills, which then lets me do this. Yeah, I'll kill my own doggo. He's not dead, he is simply returned. They nerfed that so hard. He has returned to the elemental plane. Yeet. Yeet. I like all my eating. The yeets will continue until morale has improved. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Alright. Looks pretty good to me. The enemy flees. I might have been able to do that without killing. Wow. Huh. I got a Plague Serpent. The Primordial Basilisk is successfully encapsulated within the large Leatherite crystal. The large monster den is dismantled. What? The Eternal Sages have already noticed your success. Blah, 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 blah. Team, what are these rewards? 1900 mana, 1200 Imperium? Oh! Yeah, fuck you. I did it! Who got it? Everyone say hello to the Primordial Basilisk. Wow. This number isn't quite adjusted yet. So yeah, we just yoinked the Primordial Basilisk. All well and fun. I now have 2 primordial creatures. And look, his little baby. Nice. The stack is growing more dangerous by the moment. Cool. Is there a way up here? I could go this way. Wait, is this blocked? No? We should have a long way back home. Or... It's funny how it's faster to do this, even though it's still going to take me a turn. Alright. You have a primordial creature. You deserve the teleport. You guys are all still hanging out, vibing. I mean, we could just go bonk these guys, but... If they attack me, they attack me. I can't believe I got a Primordial Basilisk. That's so funny. I pissed off the Eternal Sages, but who cares? I don't. I don't care at all. Whatever. Up there. So, by gaining a whole bunch of Imperium, I can press this button, and now we have no penalties. There is only joy. How far away from this? 4? Okay. Mana Forge. Is it you? I believe it is you. Mana Forge will be able to expand down here. Although, honestly, there's not much down here for them. I got a little excited and lost sight of where we were going. But whatever. You know, it wouldn't hurt to get this either. Gar Doomforge is leveled up. And is getting Ranger. Damage. And you can have this for now, I suppose. I need to get a hat with accuracy. This will be for Cithril. When I get to her. The Flamebringer of the Mountain. Big damage. She has the Ring of Escaping. Okay. Doomforge has completed his major ambition, indeed, giving him Pragmatic Leader, so all of units in his army are cold-blooded, reducing their morale loss and reducing their upkeep by 20%. which stacks, of course, with the reduction from this, which I don't have, but also from Liege Lord. Which means this primordial thing is so cheap. 5 gold, 41 mana, 4 Imperium. It's normally like 75, isn't it? For those bastards. I say that with all the love in my heart. An evil presence lingers in these lands. It does. Alright, Mana Forge. Tier 3. Tier 3. Alright, we're going to burn this down. Mana Forge is going to take you, so it can continue to be a Mana Forge. Go expand this way. Nice. The Undermountain. There you go. Nice. We're doing well. We could use the rally to provide more units to Gar. Or to our new Frostfire. Think about it. Oh no! I've been attacked. Alright, where's the infestation? I'm amazed it's not revealed yet. There it is. Bonk. You got a warlock. I'm just going to delete all this. I wish I could melt you to the glue factory as well. Okay, cool. That was quite swift. But leveled her to 14, which means she can get the Rune of Power Frosts. And now we can go into the forge and see if I can make a weapon of Frostfire. I can. Nice. Nice. Give it a small crit chance. Yaka's Frostbringer? No. Who's Yaka? Get him out of here. He's not a part of this universe. Giant. No, Elemental. Frostfire. Boom. I don't know what you're doing. You have a duty. You are being teleported out of here. Because even though it's just like literally across the screen, it is so much faster. And now you... There are a few things I want to clear. Like this, for example. You two are vibing. Neptulon's army just went on by. It wasn't Neptulon himself, so I wasn't that bothered. And even though his capital is besieged, Neptulon himself has also not made himself known. So, Neptulon may be in grave danger. You're doing something. And I think I just sent the person you were supposed to join away. Well, shit. I mean, we might as well go deal with this, right? I'm here. Not really needed. Dagran Thorson and his retinue approach the Grand Forbidden Shrine, decorated with depictions of stern-looking Godir. Dagran Thorson hears eerie chanting coming from within and espies a group of hooded figures, performing some sort of ritual. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoes at the temple. The group is summoning something big and otherworldly. Dagran Thorison's companions swallow nervously as they look on, awaiting orders. How does Gar and a giant Mothra swallow? Nervously. Dagran wonders if he should allow the summoning ritual to continue or stop it before it is too late. Option C. The third option. Plan C? The third option. Take over the ritual. Whatever is summoned belongs to you. We have plenty of chaos for this. Oh. Delete. With the cultists gone and their ritual undone, the Forbidden Shrine at last falls silent, and Dagran Thorison is free to investigate. The cultists were not praising the deities for whom the Forbidden Shrine was built at all. A malicious-looking scroll sits in the center of the ritual circle, an artifact used to summon beings from a world called Obadoth, bearing illustrations of beings like dire penguins. It seems the cultists were using this scroll to call upon this demonic power. The demonic scroll is silent, and yet incredibly captivating, as so much knowledge rests within. I'll take the knowledge, even though it doesn't literally do anything. I shall take it. Okay. I could... No, I can't. I was wondering if I could, like, maneuver around here and attack that army, but it looks like I do not have the movement. Alright, Miss Frostfire is, doing something. Oh, they raised the city to the ground. They didn't even take this. The furnace. This is the landmark we discovered a long time ago, and I wanted it. I still kind of want it. But, yeah. I don't know what you're doing now. I guess you can come reinforce us? Sure. Maybe we'll come back to this way. The, What? Oh, you can move through this. I don't know why. The Magni attacked something over here. The Volcanologist Guild is in fantastic. New stuff. Skew a bunch of things. I have so much money now. Somehow, we've acquired money. Why, yes, I'm going to build a shipyard. Kind of you to ask. Tavern. Knowledge. Bathhouse. Shrine. Whetstone has walls. Fantastic. Geo Refinery, Eternal Embassy. Why not? Blackrock Mountain can annex further. I believe it has taken all the nodes down here. Anything up here for our exploitation? Nope, no peace. None for you. My friendship with Alakir has ended. My friendship with Alakir has ended. I can finally take this city. This should be the easiest siege of my life. Yes, indeed it was. Whatever. Probably just gonna break this, right? Should be an easy smash and grab. And we might even consider the desolation of Shalbund soon. I wonder if Arthas is preparing for an age of shadow. We can wait here, I suppose. We'll see what we can do. Stone Rock Pass, just make a bunch of production. Or knowledge. Use your production to make knowledge. Maybe it's time, team. Time that we join in on the fun. Neptulon has returned. The final confrontation of water and fire begins next turn. I also noticed somebody has reduced our alliance. Where are you going? I had a plan. We'll fall. Ah, yes, of course I'm going to take that. That's right. We also had some people from Mr. Doomforge who were over here, who can join in the Glutton's Fane acquisition. You are returning home. Seathrow could use your units. I think what we need to do... Ooh, that looks... What is that? Oh, don't run. Yeah. Back in the walls. We're gonna need... You need to get out of here. Teleporters. Teleporters. Yes, that's what we need. So this will be destroyed next turn. I'm still going to stay here because I think those are Neptulon units. They might not be able to... It might be fine. This, I think, can go. You need a teleporter. There. Okay. Okay. Here's the world. You might say, Dame, that is a nice earth. I don't remember what that words out of that either. We are still in an alliance with you. So there's a reality where I could use a teleport. I don't think it's the reality we live in, though. So we're going to get in the water and see what we can do. Is this not connected? I'm perplexed. You might be needed over here as well. If Magni is serious about this invasion, we're going to have to keep together. Keep together like. You might even go back as well. Roadgore. That one wasn't that bad. Choice Life Enders is in. Let's get the Age of Chaos going. We'll bind our first Ancient Wonder. We'll bind a safe one. I don't think there's any reality someone makes it all the way back here. And then before we do the next one, we will... Troy Siphoners. I have bound an Ancient Wonder. So by doing this, we gain... Is it 50 knowledge, I believe, for each one? Yeah, so while bound, we gain 50 knowledge. And we need 4 of them bound in order to initiate the Age of Chaos. Which, if it persists for 15 turns, is it? Will be our win condition. To think the Titans threw me into the elemental plane of fire as punishment. Hey, look at mine. They never thought I would bring it here. Ah! 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 Death magic. That sounds good. We're 2 turns off from the Reign of Destruction. I don't think 750 knowledge changes anything. I think we're beyond that. It's scaled too far. I might pop the Rite of the Dreadnoughts. I mean, our armies are pretty stacked. I think it's time. Let's go. Every unit on the field will gain +1 defense and +1 resistance permanently. Permanently. Alakira's crossed you. There's a bounty. So no mention about this, huh? Oh. Alliance broken. He was the one that broke it, not me. Seriously, officer, it's not my fault. Next turn, Neptulon faces his inescapable end. Are you running away, Neptulon? What was that? Huh. As you ponder the realm, you are suddenly contacted by none other than a Baelor, who now seems to rule the Deep Guardians. Blint, you can't do anything right. Before you could demand an explanation, the new Obadothan Duke grins. Mortals and Godir, the empire of Blint the Underkeeper is now under new management. Bow to me, the great Astaroth, and despair, for the wrath and the fury of Abadoth has arrived. His grin grows darker as he severs the connection. It seems the first Watcher of the Deep Guardians has been replaced. How could this have happened to him? Is this a danger or an opportunity for you? Ashras will summon several armies near his cities and outposts. Ashras gains the Obadothan royalty trait. Alright. I'm bolt out. So this, of course, is an intrigue happening, which is certainly something. Of all the characters it could have happened to, is there a WoW lore for this? So there is, kind of. I will never bow to you, Hellspawn. Do you still keep... Most of the grievances were from that. You keep Relentless Crusader, huh? Okay. Demons in Warcraft lore are from the Burning Legion, which were led by a fallen titan. So, I mean, in a way, I suppose you could just say Uldaman fell under the control of Sargeras, but Neptulon's running away. Thanks to the lava, he couldn't actually make it very far, so let's go bonk him, personally. This really shouldn't be that big of a deal. For the liege! I've been concocting polls, or a poll for the next playthrough. And I got a request during this one, which was basically, I would like to see a good guy playthrough, because as you all know, Ragnaros is no good guy. And I play a lot of evil characters. Most of the options in the poll were evil or neutral. There was one good character, the Smiling God, who might make a reappearance, we'll see. So the next poll, I'm thinking of it all being good characters. And it is a lot more difficult for me to come up with that than you would think. I have been racking my brain over, like, okay, who's actually a good character? And then who's, like, a good asterisk character? You know? I've come up with a few really funny ideas. But, yeah. Just thought I would share. Okay. You good? Unfortunately, no one's in range from this. So we're just gonna have to throw down the beam. No kills either. I probably could have, like, set it up better to get a kill. Oh, it didn't matter because I didn't even cast the spell. There we go. So here's the Swamp Troll. I realize I haven't actually used this yet. Does this friendly fire? It does. But this damage is going to destroy this. Yeah. You are steadfast. That's cute. That's adorable. This knight, of course, is slippery. Because he is fair and balanced. Bonk. Crits. Crits, but saved by grace. By the grace of the dark gods. You have wind barrier? Are you serious? Can I slip away? Mm-hmm. Worry not, though. Are you also... Everybody has windshield. At least we got that hit. Alright. All that remains is a steadfast sod. Can I remove that somehow? I don't think so. Don't have the frog with me. Alright, Rag. Get the skill. Well, that was an encounter of all time, for sure. For sure. The Abyssal Maw. I bet I killed Neptulon. What need do I have to fight this? See? There is no need. You have a dire penguin. And there's a mole. Easiest auto of my life. You have crumbled the last defenses of Neptulon and cast him into the astral void, banishing him from this realm. Whatever schemes Neptulon had in the works, and none of them shall come to fruition. The last of his misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. His children of the Maw, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy. O glorious Firelord. Whatever the future holds, Neptulon is a thorn in your side, no more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? With Imperium, of course. Vassal or destroy? We shall leave none. None shall be left in our wake. We'll go here. Doomforge approaches the Glutton's Fane built by the Archons long ago, and is greeted by chanting and a most foul odor. Peeking inside, Gar witnesses the massive occult to have built half a dozen piles of bones and flesh at the center. A butcher ogre feeds a gluttonous Kara rotting carcasses to empower it. The cultists chant about the coming of the world devourer, augured to consume the realm. Once the Kara is sufficiently fed, the cultists will unleash it. The Order of the Glutton will soon set the devouring Kara loose upon the world. Their mad scheme must be stopped. And it shall. Doomforge has thwarted the scheme of the Order of the Glutton and slain the gorging Kara. While inspecting the Glutton's Fane, another butcher ogre jumps out of the hidden alcove, attempting to escape. With the last corruptor leaving the temple, the grace of the Archons that once ennobled this Glutton's Fane is restored, and Gar feels their arcane blessing surge through his body. Yet the Glutton's Fane is still befouled by filth and decay. How will Gar deal with the cult's mess? By restoring it to its former glory. Why is this teleporter built so far away? What were you hiding? It looks like Magni has backed off? Question mark? I'm not sure why. I figured that it would be weird to just end the episode there with the death of Neptulon. More so because it'd be strange to start next episode, right? Did we... No, there's this, okay. I was gonna say, we should be getting a notification, like, how do you want to deal with the rest of, the armies? I think we go back and we prepare, team. I think we have slain Neptulon and we have slain Therazane, both of whom are Ragnaros' biggest opponents. They were their antithesis, his antithesis, in the War of the Elements. So I think we prepare for the end. I mean, of course, we have to destroy this, and now we have the Age of Chaos. Oh, the Prelude of Doom is a really good world map spell. Lava Forge. Just get more water, I guess. Dagrin Tharason has leveled up. You know, it wouldn't be too wrong to get him Curse either. Fun fact, his wife, Ranger, for more damage. Joyous Siphoners will allow... This is a minor racial transformation, so whenever we hit somebody, we steal their morale. Morale loss is doubled if the target has high morale. So in theory, we should bomb people's morale, and then deal bonus damage to them with their low morale. As I was saying, a fun fact, Sorcerer Thane Tharason's wife, when she was killed in Grim Battle, she cursed the entire city. The whole place was cursed with her dying breath, and it never recovered. It was later used by the Dragon Maw Orcs to enslave Alexstrasza, one of the dragon aspects. Remain at war. Remain at war. Okay, so we only had two. You have a thing on your head. You only had two settlements. A new rally has begun that we can deal with later. And the Fiendish Takeover has also begun. So next time, my friends, it might be the last episode for Ragnaros. With the death of Therazane, who was the greatest opponent. Well, Borma, who took over. That was a weird interaction. But Therazane hated Ragnaros. Ragnaros hated Therazane. She's dead. Neptulon always clashed with Ragnaros. And in the past, he always came out the victor. And now, he is the defeated. Alakir always maintained a bit of a loose alliance with Ragnaros. The air and fire kind of worked together. So they never really went fisticuffs. But of course, we're not going to get an allied victory with him. We're not going to bring him with us. So if he turns on us once the Age of Chaos is in motion, then so be it. We'll defend against all 5 remaining Gaudir next time. So thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel support channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to see my channel, feel free to down in the description down below. And I will see you next time for the Age of Chaos.